Good morning students. How are you all? Hope so you all are fine and watching videos. Today we are going to learn about the role and the functions of the respiratory system and circulatory system. Shall we have a quick recap of our previous session? Yes. So what we have learned in our previous class? We learned about the digestive system. In that I taught you that our body needs energy to do any functions. How we get energy? We saw that we get energy through the food we eat. But those food, whatever food we are eating, it cannot be directly consumed by the body. It should be in the form the body can absorb it. It means the food, whatever you are consuming, it should be broken down into small particles, into a small components, so that your body can easily absorb it. This is called digestion. The whole process is called digestion. In this digestion process, there are many organs involved. Some of the main organs are mouth, stomach, food pipe, small intestine, large intestine, etc. Clear with this thing? Alright kids, in last class I have explained you, I have taught you the process of digestion through a small demonstration. Shall we start with the respiratory system? Well, come on dear, sit straight, take a deep breath and now breathe out like this. Have you did? I believe you did. When you breathe in, what happens? Air enters your body. It means your body is consuming like oxygen get into your body. When you breathe out, carbon dioxide release from your body. Clear with this thing? When oxygen enter your body, it passes throughout the parts of our body. Throughout the parts of our body, the oxygen is carried out. And one more thing, as in previous class, I taught you that our body needs energy and we get energy from the food we eat. Here, this oxygen, as I told you, oxygen enter into your body. That oxygen helps to release the energy from the food we eat. Clear with this thing? Clear? Okay. Now tell me, what are the organs involved in breathe in and breathe out? When you're doing this process, what were all the organs involved? Yes, your nose, your mouth and your lungs. Clear with this thing? When you breathe, you are using your nose. Sometimes some people breathe with the help of mouth also. So these two organs were involved and your lungs. Clear? These are all the major organs involved. Okay kids, now keep your hand in this left side and feel the heartbeat. Are you able to feel it? Good. Our heart is connected to other parts of the body through blood vessels. Through what? Blood vessels. This blood vessels is nothing else. It's a tiny tubes which is used to carry the blood throughout our body. Clear? Now what does heart do? It pumps a blood from the lungs and gives to the blood vessels. This blood vessels carries the blood from the heart and it passes on to all the parts of our body. Clear? And there are other blood vessels. What they do? They bring the blood back to the heart. Clear what I mean to say? So this is the main work of heart. This we will learn in detail in the circulatory system. Clear? Now you do one thing. Please open chapter number 1 and come to the respiratory system. Are you open that? In that you can see the first paragraph. The respiratory system helps us to breathe and provide oxygen to various parts of our body. As I told you, which organ help us to breathe and which organs help us to breathe? Respiratory system. It helps us to breathe and provide oxygen to the various parts of our body. As I said, that oxygen helps to release the energy from the body from the food we eat. On the right corner, you can see there is one picture. Are you able to see the picture? The diagram, the structure of respiratory system? Good. There you can see the labeling where that nose, windpipe, lungs, right lungs and left lungs. What happened here? There are many organs involved in this. The main organs they have mentioned in the diagram: nose, windpipe. Now what is windpipe? There are two things: food pipe and windpipe. Food pipe, the food what we eat, it goes to food pipe, and the air which enters from the nose, it goes to the windpipe. And lungs is the main organ used for the respiratory system. So these are all the main organs. When we breathe in air through our nose, means that from the nose the air enters, and inside the nose there are small hair present. That hair prevent the dust and germs from entering the body. Then it passes to the lungs through windpipe. When you breathe in air, means when you take in air, the lungs expand. That is, the chest get expand. So the air that we inhale is rich in which gas? Oxygen. This oxygen from the air is absorbed by the lungs, and it passes throughout the body. This oxygen burns the food and gives us the energy. As I told you, this helps in releasing the energy from the food. The air that we exhale is rich in carbon dioxide. When we exhale, what happens? Our lungs get contract. When we inhale, it get expand, and when we exhale, it get contract. Take a deep breath. When you breathe in, your chest expands. Now breathe out slowly. You can check how your lungs get contract. Clear? Now I am going to show you a small video that they have explained you through a small activity. My dear kids, please take one plastic bag and like one cloth, or you can take one plastic bag, one bottle and two balloons. Kindly do this activity as shown in the video. Clear? Now please watch this video. kids, did you watch the activity in that video? What they have did? They have explained the process of respiration through one small demonstration. There you can see how the lungs get expand and contract. It means when you inhale, air, when oxygen get into your body, your lungs get expand. When you exhale, your lungs get contract. Clear? Well kids, I want to tell you one more thing. Whenever you are breathing, we have to keep certain things in mind. The surroundings should be dust free, so that you will get a fresh air and clean air. It enters in your body. And you should breathe with the help of nose, not with the mouth. Why? Because in your nose there were hair which prevent the germs and dust particles entering into your body. And last, you have to remember, while sleeping you should not close your face, because when you close your face, the breathing why? Because while sleeping you should avoid the breathing in the exhaled air. Clear? Now we're going to learn about the circulatory system. Circulatory system consists of heart, blood and blood vessels. The circulatory and the respiratory system, little bit they are interacted to each other. How I will tell you, because we are getting oxygen from the lungs, and that oxygenated air is passed on throughout our body. How they are passed out? Through the blood vessels. Okay, so here heart, as I said in the as I explained you, heart is connected to all the parts of our body through the blood vessels. Heart pumps the blood into some of the blood vessels, and those blood vessels carries blood, and they pass from the heart, and they gives to all parts of our body. And the other blood vessels, they bring the blood back to our heart. So this process keep on working vice versa. Understood? Here in the picture you can see the structure of circulatory system, where they have mentioned you the heart, the blood vessels. You can see how the blood is passed and carried throughout the body. We learned about circulatory system and respiratory system. Respiratory system helps us to breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. This oxygen helps us to release energy from the food we eat, right? And we also saw the organs involved, the main organs involved in the respiratory system. We saw the small video in which they had demonstrated how the process is done. Clear? So when you breathe in, our lungs get expand. It means when you inhale means you're taking air inside, your lungs get expand. When you breathe out, your lungs get contract. This activity we have saw through the video, right? Then we learned about the circulatory system. In that we saw it consists of heart, blood and blood vessels. We saw that heart is connected to all the parts of our body through a tiny tubes called blood vessels. So blood vessels, it took the blood from the heart and it passed on throughout our body parts, and some other blood vessels are there, they bring back the blood to the heart. Clear? So please, here in the screen you can see there are few true or false. Let me tell you one by one. The number one, the lungs contract when air enters them. Whether the statement is true or false, you have to write down. If the statement is false, please write the correct statement. Means you have to correct the statement. You have to do it as a homework in your rough book. Number two, the air that we breathe in is rich in carbon dioxide. Whether it is true or false, the breathing air is rich in carbon dioxide. Circulatory system consists of heart, blood and blood vessels. Number three. And now number four, the blood carries with it oxygen and absorb food. Number five, the respiratory system helps us to breathe and provide oxygen to the various parts of our body. And number six, we should breathe through our mouth. Whether it is true or false, you have to write down in your draft book. Okay kids, in upcoming videos I'll come with the other organ system Till then, bye bye.